Fantasia.
Oh, that is a good
Going,
name.
Boozer's going fishing again. Here we go. Gonna do some more going planet fishing. Fishing planet, rather, should I say.
Oh my god, I'm gonna have to build a wall to keep these guys away from my base. Go away! Trike! The hell is wrong with you, Bronto? Ah! The Battle of the Bronto. Yes, Herbivore Island, Boozer. That's where. I mean, it's really easy to level over here and kind of get established. And this is the island that we probably want to hold if we're going to be playing with a bunch of people.
Bus is no longer here. He disappeared on me.
Aw. He was sad when you told him you were going to play with him tonight.
I know.
Maybe you'll get lucky and we'll have a bunch of hot friends over. Probably not. How about a hot cousin?
Nope.
Oh.
Out of the 7 cousins I have, only one is female.
Hmm. I tend not to do family things. I mean, I will if like my brother's in town or one of my sisters, but the rest of the family, not so much. Which is convenient because neither does my mom. That's probably where I picked it up at.
Ah, he did glitch to the stairs. It's awesome.
Yeah, if you like this game solo play, I think you'll like it with this being actually play together, Boozer.
What's that now?
I've been shot. Batman's been shot.
I said if you like this game solo play, you'll probably like it being able to play together.
Yeah. What got me off of it earlier was we had, you know, those people we were playing with a lot of people. Hello?
That
Who
was
the
random.
bloody hell are you, mate?
Okay.
Well, whoever it is, you're gone. That was kind of weird.
Hello, goodbye. Poof, gone.
I guess I don't have this party set on private. Shame on me.
You can change that, I think.
I don't think you can in the middle of it, can you?
Yeah, you go
You had to
party settings.
restart. Oh, hold on, guys. Party settings, party settings, party settings. Adjust chat audio, allow your voice, frame rate. Private. There we go. Now it's private. Why don't we always do that? I don't know why I didn't do that.
Because you're in somebody else's party.
Whose party am I in?
Someone named Sam Snipers.
Oh, that's what it is. Now, apparently I took over the party and it's now private, so.
Who's Sand Sniper?
Just a viewer. He's on a ARC private server. We were chatting today.
Is he the guy from England?
Yeah, one of them. There's a lot of guys from England.
The one whose son loves you?
No. That's Tupac.
Oh, okay, now...
No.
Hey, Aaron, what's up?
Aaron! What's going on,
yeah.
Aaron?
Ches, I played with Aaron quite a few times in GTA. He is a decent and good guy. He's somebody I would recommend inviting to your ARC server.
Hey, Aaron. How you doing there, bud?
Oh, okay.
I vouch for
Does
him.
he play Ark?
Apparently he does. He's playing it right now.
Oh, okay, yeah. Yeah, let me get Boozer in here, Aaron. We'll get you added probably later this week. The only problem with this Ark server is going to be you cannot adjust the NEI file, and you can't whitelist. And so we're going to have to log in with a password every time we log in. So we're not going to be able to stream the password. So, like, if it crashes or we have to log out or something, we'll have to shut streams down in order to log back in. It's the only problem with it so far.
Well, if you crash, it will shut the streams down, won't it?
No, it'll like if the server goes down, the app or the program stays up, so your streams will stay up. But you'll have to log back into the server. If you do that, you'll have to put in a password. So you'll have to manually shut your streams down to log in.
Oh.
Yeah.
And I mean, eventually we may take the passwords off. I just don't want random people in here right now until we get established and get everything we want.
You're welcome, Aaron. Yeah, you're
Having a problem with words today?
Yes, I am.
it's like he's constipated in his mouth. Like his mouth is constipated.
Yeah, that'll be him, Ches. By the way.
Okay, Aaron. That'll work. Yeah, as I said, Boozer will be on here tomorrow morning, and then probably sometime this week we'll start adding other people in that people vouch for. Then we'll eventually, I don't know, I mean, there's a lot of plans that I'd like to do with this. There's a lot of plans that's going to get very expensive, so we'll have to sort that out as we go, too.
Have you figured out anything else about combining the streams into one chat?
Yeah, that's a long story. Yeah, I mean, it's possible here in the future. Not right now, but it'll happen. Maybe it'll happen.
I need to know a little bit about this long. What's the deal?
It involves other people that aren't here right now, and I don't want to talk about it until I deal with him.
Yeah, and by the way, Aaron, if you're on Chez's stream, subscribe to him. He's a good guy as well.
I think he's already subscribed. He's on here. He's on here quite a bit.
No,
or he should be.
Hey, Aaron, I'm Boozer. In case nobody told you, I'm Boozer. And hello.
Hi, Boozer. Yeah, Aaron, we will sure work it out because I mean a couple things. I mean, like if let's say that after we get leveled up and stuff, we want to go to Scorch Earth and bring back Wyverns. Well, you either have to own the server, or you have to be friends with somebody, and you can do a cross link to a server. But I'd rather just have a server, and so that would be another server we'd have to have. We can move between the two. You have to do the same thing with Ragnarok if we decide to advance to Ragnarok after Ascension. And so that's another one. And you can have up to 200 players. So you figure, 100 players with upgraded hardware, you're looking at $150, $200 a month. I mean, so it's a thing. We'll deal with it as we go. I'm not too worried about it right now. We just to see how it goes. We'll go a little bit at a time.
Yeah. And I always associate people who are decent to begin with. Ches, like people like Ches, Boozer, Boss.
What? We're decent? Oh my god.
Well, you're not absolute dicks.
Yeah.
Have you played with me before? Oh no, let me rephrase that. Have you ever played with me when I'm playing with somebody else I don't like?
I have not, no.
I have.
Ah! Would you consider me a dick then, Boozer?
Yeah. I can be a dick too.
Yeah, but
we don't play well with others we don't like, for sure.
Boozer does have Maximus. Boozer does have a channel. It's if you're on your computer or on your phone, you should be able to go to my channel, and under the featured channels, Boozer is listed there.
His name is it's Boozer.
Yep.
I'm streaming now. I'm actually fishing.
Yeah.
Fish are biting good today. I got this new rod and reel yesterday. It's really, really good. Really good rod and reel.
How you doing today, Max? You doing okay, buddy? I know I asked you that earlier, but now you've had some coffee.
What's up, Max? I had a cat for the longest years named Max. He was my buddy. Old Super Max.
You want to hear something ironic? I don't think I've ever told him this. You want to hear something ironic, Boozer?
You never told me this?
No, I never told Max this.
Oh, okay.
You know Max has a dog. You'll never guess what that dog's name is. Take
Max?
a wild guess. You won't...
Max?
Nope. Nope.
Yoda?
Hey, what's up, Aaron?
Nope.
How you doing, bud?
He has a dog named Peanut.
Appreciate it, Aaron. Max.
It's not some amazingly ironic shit.
Now here's the question: is Peanut smarter than your Peanuts?
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No.
I bet the dog.
No.
I bet the dog is
Well,
more
I don't
intelligent
know.
than Peanut.
I will tell you, there's nothing I love more than at 2 or 1 o'clock in the morning when I'm laying down to go to sleep and I'm watching Max's stream, when Peanut makes him mad and he yells at Peanut. God damn it, Peanut, stop it! And I'm like, that's just great. That just makes me feel great. I'm like, cool. It's like one of my favorite things about his stream is he has a dog named Peanut.
I bet at least Peanut's house trained.
Maybe. My Peanut just shit on everything and
I
everyone.
know, that's what I'm saying. Oh, that's why you got it. I was gonna say, because Peanut,
Yeah.
shits on everybody. I bet at least that dog shits
I've got
outside.
right? Now, Max, my ex-girlfriend, I nicknamed her Peanut. And she still occasionally comes around, but yeah, it's entertaining to me.
Well,
It's very
I
entertaining.
hate asking you to tell the story every time, but you got to tell the story behind her nickname.
Mind Peanut's nickname?
Yes.
I don't mind it. You may remember I did stand-up for a long time. You know how many times I told that story on stage? Nah, Peanut's not. Well, I normally say that she's not bad people, but I'm not convinced of that anymore.
Stop taking out for her.
Yeah, she's about what you would expect, right? I mean, she can be very sweet. She's very attractive.
To get what she wants. To get what she wants.
Yeah, gets what she wants. She uses who she is to her advantage for sure.
Yep.
But anyway, but she's just not very bright. I mean, honestly, she's one of the dumbest people I've ever known. I mean, as I said, very, very, very attractive. She can be very sweet, but just dumber than a box of hair. But she used to call me real late at night and ask me questions, right? It always started the same way. She would call and she would say, I got a question for you, and I'm like, oh, this has got to be great, you know. But anyway, she called me one time. Her actual name is Tiffany. And so Tiffany called me and she said, Jerry, I got a question. I'm like, all right, what do you got? She said, did you know that peanut butter is made of peanuts? And I said, yes, ma'am, I did know that, but how did you find out? And she said that she was at the grocery store with her daughter. Now, her daughter's 8, and her daughter is a phenomenal little girl, doomed from birth because of the house she's raised in, mind you, but phenomenal little girl. And they're looking at peanut butter, and Tiffany asks her, she says, what kind of peanut butter do you want? And her daughter says, well, I want crunchy. And Peanut says, well, no, you don't want crunchy, honey. It's got peanuts in it. And her 8-year-old daughter says, but Mama, they all got peanuts in them. And true to form, Tiffany didn't believe her, so she actually had to pull the box of the cans of peanut butter off the shelf in order to read the labels. And she said, all of them had peanuts in them. And I'm like, no, that's absolutely true. And she said, but in my defense, and I taught her that phrase, and it's my favorite thing she ever said, ever. Anytime she said it, I knew what's about to come out of her mouth was phenomenal. She said, but in my defense, not everything that has words in the title has it in the ingredients. She said, like Butterfingers. Doesn't contain butter or fingers. And I'm like, you know what? I can argue with that. That is absolutely, your logic is completely unassailable. And I said, that's probably very good. And thank God that's true, because if not, what would happen with the kumquat? Anyway, she did not believe that was a thing. And so I had to take her to Walmart and introduce her to the kumquat. But anyway, so yeah, that's Peanut. That's my wonderful ex. And there's a lot of other.
The best way to describe her is Jillian from Family Guy.
One of my other favorite stories about her was the night that I took her out to look at the stars, and we're laying in the back of the truck, and we're looking up at the stars out in the middle of nowhere. And I was just said something about one of the stars or whatever, constellations, and I don't remember what her response was, but I could tell from her response that she had no idea what the hell we were looking at. And I said, all right, I said, what do you think those are? And she said, well, my grandma told me that angels poke holes in the darkness to look down on us. That's what she literally believed the stars were. I mean, it's amazing. I mean, she was gloriously ignorant.
One word.
Had no idea there was a World War II. Didn't have any clue that we ever had a world war. Never heard of Pearl Harbor. Never heard of the D-Day invasions. I mean, nothing. I mean, according to her world, nothing existed before she was born, and nothing outside of her perception was real. But I thought that's the problem with me. I thought it was very endearing. I actually, for some reason, the kind of girls I'm attracted to are ones that are stupid. I like it. I don't know why. Something about glorious ignorance that I like in a girl.
Howdy, XL.
Hey, XO.
Hello.
Hello, Governor.
Hello, Governor. Hello, Governor. Bit of a Kipling, what? Nothing I can use here. What's next level? Oh, we start getting stoned next level. Hey, baby, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So
See you later, Aaron.
So there's no new weapons or anything? Any new,
Well, I mean, there's a tech tier, but we have to kill all the in-game bosses to get into tech tier.
Damn it. Damn, bad Scarecrow.
Bad Scarecrow. Does a Scarecrow want a heart or a brain?
No,
He wanted a
Scarecrow
brain, right?
is Dr.
Brian, yeah.
Crane. And
Fraser Crane?
No.
Oh my god.
In his stick, he created this toxin that brings out your greatest fears.
Yeah.
I wonder what my greatest fear would be. Do I have a greatest fear?
In the Arkham Asylum version of Scarecrow is
Jerry,
fucked up.
I'd say probably your greatest fear would be I'm thinking. Hang on, let me think. I put a lot of thought towards this.
I used to have a greatest fear, but it's gone. And then my next greatest fear was being alone, but I'm alone now and I'm perfectly happy.
No, you're not alone. You're not alone now.
I'm alone.
I was gonna say that'd be. I think that would be your greatest fear. You're not alone.
The only reason I'm not alone is because I'm hanging out with you guys.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you got us.
Yeah.
You got your mother. You got Gerald.
But the saddest part is my one goal in life is to be left alone.
Oh well, we can go. Bye bye. That ain't no problem.
No, I'm not talking about you guys. You guys are fine. I don't count you all. Because you all don't want something from me, right? All the people in real life want something, and I don't know how they make it through life without having me there to fix their problems.
Well, your mom and dad's not like that.
No, and even when they want something, I forgive them, and especially if they want something that doesn't require me to put on pants. And my parents know me well. Nothing before coffee. Questions are what happens after coffee. And I don't like to do stuff once I take my pants off. And so which sounds really bizarre, but so they know that when I get there, they give me a list of stuff that needs to be done while I still have pants on. And then once the pants come off and the shoes come off, they know that unless it happens inside of the house, it's not really a thing to me anymore. All right, let's move this stuff off this trike inside. Oh, you dinosaurs, go away! So many dinosaurs!
You know, come to think of it, I think any superhero you get into will be Batman.
Any superhero that I get into personally?
You would get into the most, I think, would be Batman.
Yeah, the only reason I mean, I don't like superheroes that are like magical powers. I don't mind the ones that I could actually be, but I could be them, so why would I consider them superheroes? Like, I could be Batman.
Yeah.
I could be Iron Man. I just need a butler and $1 billion, no problem.
I like Batman. Because Batman is... there can be a Batman. There could be a Batman. And Batman has to be on his A game every time. He can't fuck up. If he fucks up, poof, dead. It's like all of a sudden the fish start biting. What's going on here?
And the ones with magic powers, I think the best ones you would enjoy is like DC or Marvel, because Marvel, a lot of their powers come from like genetic mutations.
Yeah, not a fan of it.
I like Wolverine.
Oh my God, dinosaurs! Quit shaking my house. Go away. Oh, especially this Bronto. He's been walking on my house for like an hour. Go away.
Shake it off. Shake it off. Ooh, ooh, ooh. You should name him Taylor Swift. Shake it off. Shake it off.
Drive me crazy. Go somewhere else. Go stomp on something else.
Okay, folks, I'm going to end it here because I am not ready to do this right now to try to save Commissioner Gordon without being detected.
What's the matter, Zero?
Tune in next time where I try to save Commissioner Gordon. Thanks for watching.
I never liked sneaky stuff. I don't mind it in like Recon, but I'm just not a sneaky kind of guy.
There's only a few times in Batman where you have to be sneaky. You have to be the Bat.
Be the Bat. I don't even know what the hell that means. Am I being a vampire bat or a fruit bat?
You're being the Batman.
There he is, voice again.
I'm Batman.
I'm Batman. I'm Batman, okay? see, Mr. I would love to see Mr. Mackey dressed up as Batman. I think that'd be awesome. Like if Mr. Mackey turned out to be Batman.
I'm pretty sure that you could be able to tell if he was Batman just by, you know, he shows up in a bat costume and he goes, okay, now this is okay. And then everybody be like, Mackie? Okay.
A big old damn head.
I'm not Batman, okay?
Big damn head.
Yeah, I need to quit doing that, okay? Okay.
Drugs are bad, okay?
Ugh.
Can't believe you're all abandoning me tonight.
Who? I gotta work. I'm
You
sorry.
and Zero?
I don't have a choice.
Oh, I forgive you. I kind of forgive Zero too. You know, occasionally you got to go hang out with family, but still. The sad part is, it's against his will too.
Hey, Madison. Madison. What's this? Hang on. Wanna go fishing? It's a free game. No fishy? No? Okay. Well, I tried.
Your daddy wants to take you fishing.
Yeah.
Aww.
Jerry said, your daddy wants to take you fishing. You don't want to go fishing with your daddy? I said if we can go on the pier. Naturally, she'd have to find something that we'd have to pay to do. Can't do nothing free.
Is there a pier in this game somewhere?
I don't know. I wonder if they do have
I'm
surf.
sure there.
Be nice to
Tell
do
her
that.
you start looking for a pier.
Jerry said start looking for... Oh, shit. Y'all made me lose a damn fish. God damn it. Poof. Get out of here. Go. You're making me lose fish.
I want to hang out with you as long as you don't disturb the fish. Sounds like every relative I've ever been fishing with.
Jerry's like, I want to hang out with you. Oh, you're disturbing the fish. Poof. Go away. Shh. Don't scare the fish. Oh, God. I say don't scare the fish. She goes, boogity, boogity, boogity.
She is indeed the daughter of a gamer.
Yeah. She's playing the fuck out of Diablo, man. She's doing all the bounties. She does. I went there one day, and she's like, why am I not getting nothing for all these bounties? And I went and looked, and she done every bounty in every area on every map in like an hour. I'm like, you did all the bounties here.
Right? You gotta wait a minute.
Yeah.
Simmer down. Simmer down now.
God. She's like, Terrier's not giving me a cash. And I went in there and looked, and there's check marks everywhere. Every zone, every area, every map. Like, Jesus Christ.
Where do stone foundations? Because I think we're going to rebuild the breeding center over here on Herbivore.
Are we going to make another poop farm?
Oh, there'll be a poop farm. I don't know if it'll be dodos this time around. I may use pigs. Feed them stem berries. The only problem is I don't know if I'm able to find dung beetles. It depends if they fix the caves on multiplayer or not.
Yeah, I can't wait to get on there and start building again.
Well, we're gonna have to rebuild the bridge.
Okay.
That bridge is a massive undertaking.
No.
Oh God, what am I fighting?
I think I qualify as a bridge builder.
You do. I have aggravated something and filled it with terrible resolve. Ah, it's a Bronto. No! Don't kill my trike, Bronto. Oh. It's not good.
Not good.
Yeah, my trike is dead. Sorry, trike. Maybe you won't kill it. Maybe I can drag it off.
I don't think they have saltwater fishing in this game. It'd be nice if they did, but I don't think they have it.
I'm sure we'll add it later. Did it quit aggroing? We're gonna sit right here and wait to see what that Bronto's doing. Because they just needed one more tail swipe to kill Trice.
You need to download this fishing game, Jerry. I can see you doing this game in the mornings with coffee.
Oh, I think we survived.
Yeah, he's ignoring me.
I'm not ignoring you at all. I can see that. I was just very ecstatic the Bronto didn't kill my trike.
Alright. Hang on one second, be right back.
This is going to be a coffee day for sure. I'm already 2 pots in. I want another. All right. So now, this right here is where we're going to build the breeding center back. The shallow water is actually incredibly shallow, and it's big. So it makes a really good size building. So we're going to put a couple crates down here. See, structure, stone. Customer, hold on, right back.
Cheerio. Anybody there?
No, no one's here.
Oh, okay. Nobody's here, Yoda. Yoda's not in a good mood today. I don't know what's wrong with her today. I hope she's feeling alright. Damn it. Damn it. That same damn fish right there. gonna get him? Might need to put on a different size hook.
Good day, Michael. Be safe. What I miss?
Nothing.
Nothing at all.
Alright, I got you this time. Come on. Take it. Any way you want it, that's the way it is. Any way you want it. Da, 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 da. Gotcha. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I heard him. Damn it. Hey, yo, yo. Meow. God almighty.
Something vexes thee.
There's one fish. Keeps taking my bait.
Take nibble, 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 nibble.
You okay, Zero?
No, that's what the fish is doing.
Okay. um,
I don't know how they did it, but I mean, it's perfect how they did this game. I mean, it's so realistic with the timing of if the fish is going to bite or they're not going to bite or. And the one that keeps stealing your bait, shit like that. It's crazy how they did it. It's so realistic.
hey, I think I can do blue.
That's the way you need it, any way you want it.
Ah, 25. How close am I? Oof.
Damn it! Alright, you asked for it. You're not the big boy here.
I don't normally do any of that when I'm playing. So where did that stuff go? All the trophies. Or did I not get those? Is that just something? Hmm. I can't? Alright.
Gotcha. Gotcha that time.
I don't have the skill for it yet, I don't think. Let me go back. I think I may have actually hit 25. I might be able to get it now. Yep, 25. Love crossbows. Love crossbows. I got points. How many points do I got? Because I really need a... I'm gonna need to go pick up Boozer tomorrow, and then... Yeah, I got enough.
What do I have to do with your points?
I'm gonna need a boat to get you over here, not unless you want to swim and take your luck with the sharks.
Oh, yeah, boat's good. Well, can't you build a
I
boat?
thought you'd see it my way. Well, yeah, but you have to have the enneagram to do it.
To build a boat?
Yeah. You have to have an enneagram to build anything.
You didn't have to have that before, did you?
Yep.
Huh.
And now they added wells to the game, so you really can't use boats like we used to use them. You have to hug the shoreline. Otherwise, the wells will literally strip the boat out from underneath you. But... Do what?
Whales is it like humpback whales?
Yeah, big damn whales. They're huge. And they hate boats.
Well, that's not fun.
Well, the good thing is you have to hug the shore and they destroy your boat, but later on in the game you get jet boats.
Okay, guys, I will catch you tomorrow.
Alright,
I'll
Zero.
see ya. Maybe.
Have fun, Governor.
You get like motorized jet boats later. It's pretty cool.
And the whales don't destroy the motorized jet boats?
Well, they can, but the boats are faster than the whales.
Oh, they're adding a whole new zone to the division. And it's
Oh, are they?
And they're adding like a PvE zone, like the dark zone is going to be PvE.
Oh, that'd be good.
Where it's going to be like you face waves and waves and waves of enemies. They get tougher every wave. And they're adding like a whole new zone to run around and do stuff in. And they're changing the underground. I don't know how they're doing it. They said they're going to redo the underground. So
it's a really good game, His and Her. It's phenomenal. I've been doing really good. How about yourself? Get out of the way, Stego! Alright, so I want to make a crossbow. I don't remember what all it takes to make it though. And I want to make another hatchet too. Getting ready for work. That's no fun. Oh, Bronto. Well, you're not Bronto. You're just Galloway Stego. All shaking my house and stuff. Ain't nobody got time for that. Indeed, I understand. Skills to pay the bills. Yeah, it was really saying hello.
Hey,
It was on a
Rollers.
mission.
How you doing, Rollers? I'll make a lot of. I should make pretty good money tonight.
That's good. Those are your skills to pay the bills.
Yeah, I'm either going to pre-order Call of Duty or get a month of premium membership for this fishing game.
Oh yeah.
When does Call of Duty come out?
September or something.
This month?
No wait, maybe it's October. I think it's a month away still. Right?
Gotcha.
I think I'm going to make a... Where did that go? There it is.
Let's see if you're still over here.
I think I want to make me another hatchet. That's not what I meant to make. Oh well. Yeah, it is. It is too. Yes, it is, and don't call me Shirley. Oh, I guess it helps if I take my tools back out of the blacksmithy. I should be able to go out for quite a while without having to come back. Ruler says Call of Duty November 3rd.
Oh, so we still got some time. Alright.
Yeah, and the beta is just like literally one map. So that's why I'm not worried about it too much.
Nah. Is it gonna have? It's gonna have single player, right?
Oh, it will, but I'm sure it won't be very long. It'll be like the other ones where it's like 4 hours a single player and the rest of it's multiplayer.
I don't know. I would think it'd be in World War II. They'd probably have a good single player campaign.
Well, from what I read, they're going to have multiplayer, single player, and co-op.
Okay, that'd be cool. I got a feel we're gonna have some fun with that one.
I'm sure it'll be good.
I still can't wait for Red Dead. Red Dead and Far Cry 5. Holy shit.
Mm-hmm. You're playing that too, aren't you, Rulers?
What's that?
Oh, he's a World War II person, so I imagine he's playing it too. Oh, he says no. He might enjoy watching it though. I don't think I've ever rented a video game.
I did. But then I started doing math. I said, you know, if I rent this game 4 times, I've done bought it.
Right? Nothing really I need here. Even the next level, I don't think there's anything I'm going to need. Yeah, I think we got a little gap here in useful stuff for me. Right? Right? I can't. Was Stardew Valley $60? I can't remember paying that much for Stardew. That's a green over there. We may have to see if we can get over there and get that. I have enough food. We're going to go over there and see if we can get that green. Without getting attacked by a whale on the way.
What's up, Bus? Oh shit, mate, it's Booza. I Londonified your username. I appreciate that. That's probably the first time somebody's done that, Bus.
Oh, while I'm over here, I might as well clean this stuff out.
How's Bus doing
Yeah, I got a
today?
boat. Hey, Bus.
We're doing good, Bus. Just doing a little bit of fishing before I have to go to work.
Doing a little fishing, don't have to leave your air conditioning.
Bus said hi, Chess.
Hello, how are you? Boy, this place is really not much in here. Probably gonna leave the bed up over here. You never know we're gonna need an extra bed somewhere. Well, I came over here and got a beacon. And I'm just working on, I'm getting ready to go get some food. What color is that drop over there? Trying to avoid whales in the ocean. Do you have a PS4 gaming? Looks like a white one. Either white or yellow. Let's run over there and see. Got a boat so I can go pick up Boozer tomorrow too. Well, I'm using it for beacons as well, but you do? Well, if you decide to get this game, you may want to get it on PS4. But, I think those are 35. What level am I? Yeah, that's definitely not a 25 beacon. Well, yeah. Actually, I don't know. Let's run over there and see. I don't remember what level that is. I think it's 35. I don't think I'm high enough for it yet.
What kind of settings do you have on the server, Jerry?
Well, I mean, it's pretty much server settings. The only thing I'm doing different is I think I've got taming it 2 times. I think I want to make it 3 times. I may make the night shorter. I'm not a big fan of nights. I want nights, but I don't want them to be as long. And I have it set to PvE. I'm trying to think if I changed anything else. I'll probably end up changing the yes, 35. Changing the cuddling and hatching and stuff like that as well when we get there. We'll have to do some slight adjustments to that probably, because that just takes too long.
Do you have it set to where people have to have permission to tear stuff down, or?
Well, it's PvE, so it's going to be based on tribes. So like anybody that's joining that's not part of the tribe won't be able to demolish anything, but members of the tribe will be able to demolish. So we'll probably keep the tribe pretty small.
Yeah.
Just a little core group that we know, and then everybody else that joins in, they can build on the island, and we can trade back and forth and unite on bosses. And I'm going to let them probably do PvP amongst themselves, like tribe against tribe, with some caveats to it. I don't mind PvP, but it can get out of hand in this game pretty easily. Purple is 35. Rulers, you don't even play this game. How do you know that? Because I went and checked earlier. I swear to God, he pays more attention to my video game than I do sometimes. There's my Ankylo, Honey Boo Boo. Let's make sure Honey Boo Boo still got food on her. Yeah, she's good.
It's pop-up. Pop-up in the morning. Who is this pop-up Jesus you speak of?
Last night. Whatever, rulers. Whatever. I wasn't whining about it. I was just seeing what it was and observing. Yeah. See, they're laying eggs. I want to pick these eggs up, but I know better. I want the Bronto egg. But I try not to tick off 5-story tall critters. Kind of a policy I've learned helps when you're starting the game.
Yeah, that's a good way to come back and find out your house is below sea level.
I ticked off a trike yesterday by taking an egg. And yeah, that trike and his girlfriend chased me all the way across the map and demolished my house. I'm like, okay, I'm not picking up eggs. No, do you see this thing? Look at that thing. I'm not going to tick that off, gaming. I'm just not going to do it. Probably a level 4. I could probably tame that thing pretty easily later. Level 4 Bronto is a good level to tame. I don't get a Bronto saddle for forever, but at least I can collect some eggs. without fear of reprisal. I remember we tamed one of the. I can't remember if it was on my PvE or PvP server, but that was regular speeds, and we tamed a 150 Bronto. We basically had to build a camp by it, and I think it took. I think it was 15 hours to tame it. Something like that. It was nuts.
I actually remember that.
You know, I went to go get food, and that's the one thing I didn't do. I got distracted, chased down a beacon, did not grab food. We're bringing in a professional bridge builder to build the bridge to the mainland on this one. Although we might want to wait till we get scuba gear to build the bridge, but...
Oh, I forgot about sharks.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm not too worried about the sharks. I just got to find out if whales will attack it. Because whales will just rip it apart. I don't think they will. I don't think I have too much to worry about from them. But yeah, there'll be sharks. But by then we should have sharks. We should be able to put a shark in the water to eat the sharks that attack us. Or bridge building. There's several different ways to build those bridges. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, that's just the beginning of it. I mean, you get guns, and then you get scuba gear, and then when you start beating bosses, you get tech gear. I mean, including up to like T-Rexes that shoot laser beams. I mean, teleporters, all kinds of stuff in the later game. But yeah, you get these suits you can put on your T-Rexes and make them mechanical T-Rexes that shoot laser beams. Matter of fact, someone told me the expansion they're coming out with looks like it's Ark on the Moon. I haven't went and looked at it yet. Which wouldn't surprise me with this game. You start off basically hitting stuff with sticks and end up flying through outer space with lasers. This currently as of right now, this is a public-private. So basically, I'm gonna get myself and some of my friends in here, and then some other streamers I know and people we know that we play with, and then we'll probably slowly start opening up to other people. So probably 2 or 3 weeks, we'll probably start more open, letting people on. It is crazy. It's very complicated. The breeding is what's nuts. You know, whenever you got 20 minutes, I'll tell you how the breeding works. I don't know what time you're going to work, but the breeding in this game is just unbelievably complex. But do you have time now? I'll explain a little bit about it. It's pretty crazy. All right. So basically what happens is, let me finish this. So basically what happens, you got these dinosaurs that roam around. And on this server, it is PvE, but I'm not inviting anybody on it for now. Hey, Aaron. But basically, you get these dinosaurs that wander around, and they're anywhere from level 1 to 120, right? 120 being the top. And you tame them, and I've got this set. Server's going to be set at 3 times taming, so it's a little faster. But even at 3 times taming, without certain kinds of food, it's going to take an hour or 2 to get it tamed. Yeah, just give me a little while try. It'll probably be a week or 2 before I start inviting people in. So you find them and then you tame them, right? And so, as I said, it's kind of so like this guy, you just feed him with like Mayho berries to tame him, and he was level 35 when I started taming him. And they have stats, right? So these are the stats. And the stats are random in the wild. So when I tame it, depending on what I feed it while it's taming, it'll increase level. So let's say you have a 120 tame, and you're feeding it, so it's a herbivore and you're feeding it berries. It's probably going to add about 20 levels to it, so it'll make it a 145. And then it modifies its random stats. Right now, if you kibble feed it, which every creature has a favorite food. So, like if you're taming T-Rexes, their favorite food is scorpion eggs. And so you get a bunch of scorpions, you harvest their eggs, you cook their eggs into kibble, and then you use the kibble to tame the Rex, right? And so that's going to give it the maximum plus taming skill, which I think is 49 or 51 levels. I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. And so if you're taming a 120, that's going to make it like 170, right? And then the stats that it tamed at, so it'll increase the stats, the wild stats, right? Well, most of them have something they're high in. So they'll be high in weight, they'll be high in stamina or something. They'll have a better stat than the rest, right? So let's say I tame a T-Rex that has high melee damage and high weight. Right, and it's a 120 tame with kibble, 170 good tame. Now I need to go out, and it's a male, right? So I tamed a male with those stats. So I need to go out and find a female that's a 120 tame with kibble that'll make it 170. That has stats that are higher in the opposite areas. So instead of melee and weight, it has high health and stamina, right? And now I take those two tames and I breed them together. There's a 60% chance that each of those stats, the baby will pull the highest stat from. So now I've got 4 high stats and I'm trying to breed into a baby. So it may take me 4 or 5 babies, which is about a day cooldown in between each mating thing, in order to get a chance to get a baby that pulls all 4 stats from the parents, right? So that gives me a 4 high once I get that. And so now I need to go out and find, a tame that's high in like movement speed and something else that baby doesn't have. And then when I get it, I breed that baby with the new tame, and I breed those stats into my baby line, into my breeders. And so eventually what you get is a full 7 high statted dinosaur, right? And then you breed its babies to it, and so you can breed pure. So basically, you get a pure breeding pair. Now, if you happen to tame one that's higher in something else, then you can breed that stat into it. Okay, so that's basic breeding. Well, they also have mutations. So, like, there's a chance on every breeding that you're going to get a mutant, and those mutants will do a couple different things. It'll either increase the stat, or it will change its color. And so you keep breeding your pure breeding line over and over and over again, and trying to get the mutations that increases the stats you want, and then you breed that into your breeding pool, right? And so and you can do that through 35 iterations. So to get a pure 7 high T-Rex with the right mutations, the color you want, you might go through hundreds and hundreds of breeding babies to get there. So it's a very, very long and crazy complex process. But what happens is, so if you play on a server with more people, so let's say I get a male that has what you want, we can breed our dinos together, so that you can breed the stats in that you want. Well, yeah, and I'll adjust the cooldowns a little bit, not a lot, because I like the game to be difficult. So I mean, I won't adjust them too crazy, so that we still get a significant challenge, especially in the breeding, because not everybody likes to breed. And if you make it too easy, then everybody's going to breed, and I don't want that either. You want it complex enough that it becomes like a pastime for some people. Like, I love breeding. I'm a big breeder. Let me see what I get at 28.
Alright guys, I guess I got a hold some kind of glitch, so I'm going to cut the stream here and call it. I will see y'all later.